Alright everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for visiting, and I hope you guys had an amazing second day of the new year. And I hope yesterday you guys had, a good first day of the year. It's always the first that kind of sets the stage for the whole year. Sometimes. And my birthday's actually in 5 days now? 4 days, my bad. And look at this. This plane is so glitched out I couldn't grab these, and I can't even grab this quad launcher until I walk right up next to it. That's why I kind of let this little clip play out a little longer. But anyway, you guys, the thing I want to talk about in today's video is actually an incident that happened at a GameStop recently with a transgender man, woman, I don't know. The way I see it is that usually if you're transgender, you have this, you at least try to have surgeries done. I think that he tried having surgery, or she did, whatever, on their chest. And I'm not completely sure. It could just be excess fat, man boobs. But whatever the matter is, usually when I see a transgender person, they undergo some type of surgery to try and become whatever gender they are trying to be. So if you're a man trying to become a woman, you're gonna get something done, and vice versa. If you're a woman trying to become a man, you get something done. But with this person, it just looks like an old white man who put on a wig and some women's clothes and went into a GameStop or went outside and demanded everybody call him a man, a woman. And we live in a day and age where everybody is so easily offended. And speaking of offended, I think this guy I just killed was offended because, like I said, you guys, I abuse, the turret here. I built the walls around me so people couldn't easily just get me. But anyway, you guys, getting off topic, I will respect your pronouns if, you, I guess, tell me to without being rude. Like, say, I have a friend, or even just someone in general at a store. Say I work at a store. I'm like, alright, sir, your total is whatever. And they're like, oh, I would prefer you to call me a woman or a ma'am or whatever. I'm like, alright, my bad, just simple mistake. But this person, she's or he, whatever, screaming and screaming at this employee and threatening him, saying we can take this outside. I'm just like, what? You're gonna take this outside over the wrong pronoun being used? Like, oh, you guys. We live in a day and age where everything is so easily accessible, the internet, any of this. And you can learn how to do different things when it comes to, like, becoming fully transgender. Like, you can't expect everybody to personally know that you're trying to become transgender, So, say, like I said, I put on a woman's dress or something, and I go into a store, and someone calls me a sir. Oh, and the reason I put that trash clip earlier is so but getting off the subject again, there are so many ways to project yourself to becoming or even trying to become a transgender. And other than that, even if we didn't have computers or anything, respect is just a thing everybody should be given. And if I accidentally call you the wrong thing, you shouldn't be screaming at me, I have actually misspoke a few times calling somebody a sir or a woman when, they aren't. Like, there's a few dykes, because like I said, I work at Taco Bell, so there's dykes who come through the drive-thru, and sometimes I'm like, alright sir, your total is, and then I actually look, I pay full attention, and it's actually a woman. I'm like, oh, my bad. And they don't usually say anything, they don't mean mug me or nothing, but they just kind of look like, damn, you just called me a sir. But I correct myself, and I'm like, alright, here you go, ma'am, or whatever, or here you go, miss. I correct myself. And I know that's not the same thing as being transgender, but misgendering somebody or whatever. And it's just not something that people should really be getting mad about. When I was a little kid, I had very, very, very long hair, and in middle school, the principal, one time I was walking through the halls, and I was eating some hot Cheetos. I'm late for class. I don't care. I'm in middle school. And I'm walking down the class, and the actual principal, not one of the deans, the principal sees me, and he's like, hey, you, put this in the trash. I'm like, no, I'm eating it. He's like, put it in the trash. So, I'm kind of scared. It's the principal. So I go to put it in the trash. He's like, where are you supposed to be? I was like, well, I got to go to class, whatever class I had. I don't exactly remember. He's like, all right, miss, get to class. I don't want to see you out again. And he called me miss. And I'm just like, what? But in my head, I was like, well, it's an honest mistake, you know. I'm in the 6th grade. I don't have facial hair, you know, and my hair is super long. He mistaken me for a girl, you know. It's understandable. I didn't get all offended like, oh, I'm a fucking guy. No, no. It was a, you know, a miscommunication. He didn't know. I'm not going to get all offended about it. And, you know, that's my whole point of this. People shouldn't just be easily offended by everything. The world is a harsh place, and being offended because somebody called you the wrong name or the gender that you are or trying to be, you know, is just it's ridiculous. And okay, let me just get one thing clear though. I only believe there are 2 genders. There are male and female. There is there's another one. There's like I forgot what it's called. It's like introsex or intrasex, something like that, to where you're a girl but you have guy hormones in you. You know, that's understandable too. That's an actual medical condition. And you know, I can fuck with, you know, you being transgender because you're just one gender trying to turn into another. But I don't believe in all this silly ass pansexual, you know, I identify as a fucking telephone pole. You know, that I don't mess with any of that. That's what I consider to be a mental disorder, honestly. And speaking of mental disorders, did you know video games were put on the mental disorder list? That's fucking ridiculous. Like, what? Playing a video game. Anyway, you guys, I'm just getting fully off topic here. The point I'm trying to make is give respect to get it. If he accidentally misgendered you, say, you know, I would prefer to be called this, you know, you don't have to go on this rampant freaking, because if you would have just said that, this Vine wouldn't be out, or this meme wouldn't be out, you know, people wouldn't be laughing at you. It'd just be a simple thing. But instead, you are now known to be the person yelling and screaming, and you don't look too bright in the video, you know. So, anyway, you guys, that was the commentary for today. I actually wanted to just talk about that because it's been a few days since, you know, that video has been posted, probably like a week. And, you know, it was just getting on my nerves. It's just like, come on, this isn't right, you know. So I hope you guys did enjoy the commentary, and share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Subscribe if you did like the video. And yeah, you guys, I will be uploading tomorrow. Like I said, I am going on a consistent basis, you know, starting the new year. But anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the Fortnite clips, and I hope you enjoyed this win in Call of Duty. And like I said, I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Have a good day. Peace out.